Red button means we're live. A casual take with your boy Steven Pepper, here to give a take off my chest. Recording live after Mavs beating the Timberwolves to advance to the NBA Finals. Guys, it was inevitable. Luka has made 5 straight All-NBA first teams and 2 Western Conference Finals appearances at 25 years old. He is speed running his way to the Hall of Fame. And Hall of Famers usually go to the finals. So it was only inevitable for Luka to go to his. And for years, I had to sit here and listen to all these people talk about my baby GOAT, like he was like the next Harden, saying, oh, the way they play basketball, it just doesn't quite win the big games. But if you were just paying attention, it was clear since he stepped foot day one in a playoff series in the bubble, torching the Clippers, that what would separate him from the Hardens and Melos of the world is his playoff resiliency. Second highest career playoff points per game ever, only behind MJ. Most points per game in his career after a playoff loss. And the highest career points per game in the conference finals ever. Guys, that's kind of good. And because it doesn't matter who you throw at them. Oh, the Wolves have one of the best defense of this generation. McDaniels and Depoy in the paint. Go back to his early years. Kawhi, PG, Suns and Warriors also had good defenses. It doesn't matter, folks. He is going to get to a spot when he wants to, and there is nothing that you'll do about it. Luka said post-game while holding the Magic Johnson Award in his hand that his mindset coming in tonight was to set the tone. The best of the best set tones. The best of the best lead their teams to finals. And Luka and set the tone on the way to the finals is what he did. Luka Doncic in the first quarter was nuclear. He had 20 points, came out scorching hot, 8 for 11 from the field in just 12 minutes, 4 from 6 from downtown, outscored himself in the first quarter, the Timberwolves, outscored him. Luka made sure, he basically came out the gates, making sure that the only reason why his team would catch a flight back to Dallas out of Minnesota is not to play a Game 6 at home, was to just rest their legs for the finals next week. And rest the legs will they. Luka just said, hey, you're going to play drop coverage? Rudy Gobert sitting under a screen, Kyle Anderson, McDaniels, and you're going to play drop coverage of me? 3. Was hitting logo threes, heat check threes in the first quarter. Game's over. That was the game. Luka's first quarter sucked the life out of Target Center. And it was all the chance that Minnesota, the energy, the confidence that they had out of Game 5, thinking they could get one in their home court to kind of, Game 4 to get one in their home court, maybe turn the series around, gone because of Luka. And this is why I love Luka, man. I'm just watching this game. He's talking so much trash. Dude courtside with a handkerchief for Luka's tears. And the first quarter talking trash to Luka, calling him a crybaby. Gave that dude 20 points. Pack your things, bro. Might as well leave courtside now because game's a 30-point game. First quarter. Talking to Snoop Dogg, talking to multiple people in the crowd, calling him a crybaby, and won, bro. Who's crying now, Luka said to a fan. Kyrie was also spectacular. Man, that duo, what did I tell y'all, boys? That duo. All they needed, that duo can just carry an offense. They just need dirty work guys like Lively, Derrick Jones, Jr., and Gaffer to put around them. They'll figure it out. 36 ties Luka, and the highest score in the game. Kyrie's just great. That's just great. Now he's going back to a finals. That game, I was texting my friends. It just felt so much like that game we saw in 2022, featuring the Mavs, Suns, second round Game 7, where once again, Luka, underdog. What he has been, and this is why I love his resilience, what he's been in his playoff career, in underdog. Can you believe that he was an underdog tonight? 4.5 points in Minnesota, underdog, and they won this game blowout fashion? Underdog, on the road, trying to clinch a series, instantly sucks the life out of a stadium. Does that in Phoenix in Game 7, does that tonight in Minnesota. But guys, it was only inevitable. When you make 5 straight All-NBA first teams in 2 Western Conference Finals in a tough Western Conference Finals appearances before the age of 26, 27, where you're actually supposed to start winning basketball games, where the greats like a LeBron, like an MJ, Shaq, where they start winning finals, that's when you're expected to win in the NBA. And before Luka turns 26, 27, he's got all that. He's on track to be a Hall of Famer. He's on track to be one of the best of the best because he's speed running his way. It was only inevitable he was going to make the finals. Kind of like Jokic last year. where despite being great postseason players, Luka, Jokic, you had all these people criticizing them, saying they don't win big games because they rack up all the stats, accolades in the regular season. But what separates Luka and Jokic from the Hardens, the Melos, the Westbrooks, whoever who have great regular seasons and rack up all the accolades but don't win the big games, and we all say all those players, their play style doesn't win games. What separates Luka and Jokic from those players is their playoff resiliency. And we saw that from Jokic last year. AD, bam, no matter the defense you throw at me, I'm going to get mine and I'm going to win basketball games. And Luka said, no matter what defense you throw at me, all defense, best defense, don't matter. I'm going to get to my spot and I'm going to go to the NBA Finals. It's inevitable that a guy like Luka makes the finals. And now they're going to go play Boston in a week. I'll be here next week to talk about my finals predictions. I don't have one right now. But in about a week I'll have mine because it'll be interesting of the Kristaps dynamic. But if you had asked me right now, Kristaps injury up in the air, who would I pick? Mavs, Celtics. Give me the Luka Doncic as the best player factor in taking the Mavs. But I appreciate everyone for being here. A Casual Takes. Some Casual Takes is my handle for all things social media. Until next time, see you.